Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this hot damn it. What? Friday, yeah. TGIF to everybody. Want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, fam, with all that being said, we all do know, and I know I'm a couple of days late, and I ain't a dollar short, though, never that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just put number positive vibrations in the atmosphere for blessings on blessings on blessings. But anyway, just want to say, you know, LeBron James did sign a 2-year extension with the Los Angeles Lakers, basically with the 3rd-year option, just making him to be a Los Angeles Lakers for the unforeseeable future. And what that shows me is that he had dedication to the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, a lot of people want to say LeBron James is a team hopper. He just hop around until he can. No, he's what you call, let me teach y'all something. For all you smooth brain individuals, which I'm about to address one of y'all smooth brains individuals in just a minute. But for all y'all smooth brain individuals, let me tell y'all something. You know, if he was really team chasing, let me tell you what is called in mathematics a common denominator. A common denominator. Think about that. So what has been the common denominator for any LeBron James team? He's been the leader on the team in what? Points and assists the entire season. For every team that he's ever been on, he's led the team in points and assists. Except, I think, 1 year with the Lakers with Anthony Davis barely led him in points. But other than that, 18 seasons on all his teams, he's led the teams in points and assists. So he's doing it all on the basketball court. And that's why a lot of great players, such as a Dr. J and many other respectable players, which we're going to get into that list on another show, who says that LeBron James is their coach. But, of course, people only want to live in fantasy and say, okay, Michael Jordan, because that was just what was their hype for back then. I'm not taking anything away from Michael Jordan. Of course not. To me, he is the 2nd greatest player of all time, and it's not even close. Who's, you know, LeBron and Jordan is on this level. Everybody else is just going to be just a peg down. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, so he signed the extension. He's not going anywhere. Worst case scenario, Westbrook stays on the team for another year. I don't see it happening. I feel like the Lakers, before the trade deadline, if not before the start of the season, will find a way to rid themselves of Russell Westbrook, because we know he isn't that player that he used to be, unless somehow he can all of a sudden start finishing at the rim, because we knew he wasn't a three-point shooter when they first acquired him. That wasn't the issue. The Lakers could have other three-point shooters that they can still sign on the team, but at the end of the day, Russell Westbrook, as we all know, salary is taking up far too much of that cap. So, you know, if they can trade for them, a lot of people say that the Lakers are willing to give up, I believe, their 2027 and 2029 draft picks if it can yield them a player to the caliber of a Kyrie Irving, but they are not willing to give up both of those picks just to get somebody like, say, a Buddy Hield and a Miles Turner, which to me would be a vast improvement and would give the Lakers a sure shot at a championship. Not saying that they will win, but I think a sure shot at a championship, because if you can have a healthy Miles Turner starting, then you can move Anthony Davis over to that 4 spot, and he could be a stretch 4. He doesn't need to be a stretch 5. Let him play comfortable at the elbow where he's comfortable playing at the elbow. Let him be able to offensive and defensive rebound. Also, let him be that defensive anchor on the defensive side of the floor. That's where the Lakers were missing him most last year, and we know their defense suffered as a result of that, because when you're missing a player like Anthony Davis, your team defense is going to suffer. And, of course, Frank Vogel's philosophy was nothing but switching, which, you know, that works for me, because when I play it on 2K, ain't nobody scoring on me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all youngsters or anybody else say. I'm the great champion on the 2K, y'all. Yeah, I'm in the NBA league. I'm past developmental. I'm past European. I'm up in the NBA league. I'm aiming for the GOAT. And some clown the other day, you know, had the throwback Bulls, and I had just the regular Lakers. You understand me? And, you know, I held Jordan to 20 points. And, of course, with LeBron James, I had 50. I'll post the screenshots if you don't believe it. I had 50. I always get 50 with LeBron on that thing. You got to know how to play with him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a real rim runner. See if you can stop it. You dig it. But anyway, yeah, he signed the 2-year, making him the highest paid player of all time as far as salary on the floor, not including endorsements and things of that nature. We all do know that Michael Jordan, of course, still rules that area right now, because you have so many of these people who just in love with these shoes for whatever reason. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. You see what your boy got on. You understand me? You see, this what I keep. I rocks mine. You understand me? I got a few pair of 19s, 18s, 17s, 16. You know how it go. But You know, if you're a true hooper, you're going to have these on anyway. But, you know, a lot of haters going to say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But they're the special Cupid edition. You understand me what I'm saying? But anyway, what the hell am I talking about? Am I just rambling on because today is Friday? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But at the end of the day, that don't take away what LeBron James has meant to the Lakers organization. So back to what I was saying about the common denominator thing is, you know, with the common denominator, LeBron James left Cleveland, went to Miami. They won a championship. The previous year, they wasn't in the playoffs. Y'all know that, right? The previous year with Dwayne Wade down there, they wasn't in the playoffs. Oh, no, they was in the playoffs, but exited first round. Didn't make it too far. Hadn't won the championship in several years, so don't act like people say, oh, Dwayne Wade this, Dwayne Wade that. They went down there. The common denominator is they went to 4 championships in a row with LeBron James. When LeBron James left, they didn't go to any championships. As a matter of fact, when LeBron James left, the next year they missed the playoffs. If you think I'm lying, look it up. I understand Chris Bosh went through his injuries and his health issues, but you still had Dwayne Wade there and the most of that core team. But when LeBron James left, and of course they filled out some spaces because of the salary that LeBron James left when he departed. You understand what I'm saying? So he didn't leave the cabinets completely bare for them. So they still missed the playoffs. Then he went to Cleveland. And of course he has Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. I'm not saying that. You understand what I'm saying? But what happened again? 4 years in a row in a championship. And he brings them a championship. And he's the finals MVP. And then goes to the Los Angeles Lakers and does the same thing. So really the only player in history to win 3 different championships with 3 different final MVPs on 3 different teams. And I might be mistaken. I know Kareem did it with Milwaukee and with the Lakers, but I don't think people did it 3 times. Now, there's been players that won 3 championships on 3 different teams, but not was the leader of the team in the finals MVP. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right about that. You understand what I'm saying? But your boy's stuck in a lot of traffic and my phone about to die, and I don't have a charger, so I'm going to keep rocking with y'all for a minute. I don't want this video to die, and then I lose it. And then plus this dude coming up here on this motorcycle just scared me, y'all. I didn't know what really was going on, but he needs to be safe out here. You understand what I'm saying? Because it get pretty hectic out here, as y'all can see. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, LeBron James did sign the extension. He's made a commitment to the Lakers. Regardless, Russell Westbrook will come off the books. And the thing about it is, I don't see any signs of LeBron James slowing down, even at that age. I think if they properly manage his load management and he wasn't having to lift the heavy weight of the team like he did last year, he having to do basically it all. If you can get Anthony Davis to step up to the plate, because that was the plan. So if Anthony Davis can stay healthy and the Lakers can really run their offense through him, then we're going to see a revitalized LeBron James, I think. And I think you're going to see, you know, opening night is the Lakers against Golden State. I'm going to try my best to be in attendance. Probably, I don't know if the ticket's sold out yet or not, but it probably is. But if not, you know, y'all know how that go. But if not, I do plan on trying to get to the game where LeBron, he is going to break that record this year of leading the NBA all-time in scoring. Only player how many years in a row? 18, 19 years in a row, over 25 points a game. Jordan, 11 years. He played 15, but 11 years he scored 25, or was it 12 years? Y'all know what I'm saying? 12 years, and that's it. So I don't care what you say about longevity. If you can be that great for that long, that even is even more testament to your greatness. Y'all sick and weird if you think otherwise. But anyway, like I said, I don't want my battery to die. So I just want to say, as always, man, right on to the real. Much love to these haters. I'm out. Peace.